The Binfind PC, the old free Pentium 4 is, as you can see before you, ready to be reassembled. After being, well, some of it's been washed, some of it has been retrobrighted, and, well, other stuff has been airlined, and as you saw, we gave it a vacuum off. Did we kill it? Well, doesn't really matter if we did, but I guess we'd best find out and speed it back together and then get on with the rebuilding of it software-wise. Well, there we go. I got bored of filming myself taking things in and out because of those stupid ribbon cables. Then I found this very premium EZ Cool 650 watt power supply in my shed. I can't see any information on it that would dictate to me what sort of power rating it is, so I'm going to assume it is platinum. As we can see, the bulk of all of the cables are stuffed down there for perfectly adequate ventilation blocking, and in theory everything should work fine bar those connectors, although I think the power switch is at least in the right place because they weren't all plugged in and the schematics I found were a bit blurred and from a different board. Sure, it'll be alright though. Done me best. Let's get it up, hooked up to a monitor and see if it turns on or if the power supply explodes. Okay, here we go. The moment of truth. It's all plugged in, but it's not switched on. Can't quite show you, look. Ready? Oh! We have life, folks! I'm amazed, actually. I thought I didn't think I'd have a chance of getting those cables correct. We haven't monitor output yet. Can't quite remember if we should have had a monitor output by now. There's the monitor. Ha 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 ha. Ha, there we go. 2 drives, not in the same place. No one fully cares. Oh, check some error. And you know what? That's because I've actually forgotten to do. So you know what? It's not as if it's a particularly important computer. Never do that to your main rig though. Luckily I have several of them, and that's why I took it out actually, so that I would remember to put a new CR2032 button clock battery, if I can get it. Oh, come on. Really, is it just a button cell? Just, aha. There we go. Now, we'll have to now set the clock, but we shouldn't have to do it again. I am noting that the power LED does not work. Neither does the reset switch. Oh, well, I'll sort that out in a minute. Let's get booted up into Windows Setup after setting the BIOS up properly. And here we go, sometime later. I've got some of it working, the reset switch and the speaker. No idea, can't find anything, but in fact we want that open to put our operating system in. Hello Birdie. I have perhaps tweaked it slightly to now be 2.75 gigahertz just by changing the CPU multiplier value. Fab, only by a little bit. Or was I too slow? Aha, yeah, boot from the CD. Yeah. Because, yes Phoenix, we is going to put a nice fresh install of a slightly hacked about, slightly amended version of Windows XP Professional. So by the time this is done, we should be working. I've also noticed that the hard drive LED seems to be just on the same as the power LED. Whether that's because the drive is being thrashed, I'm not entirely sure. I also wish I'd retro brightened that now. Because yes, I've retro brightened the case look, and it's a bit hard in this annoying light. Come on, dull down a bit. There we go. Look, it's the same colour beige. If I had the 2 panels there, it would be alright, wouldn't it? But I don't. Okay, I'll come back when we're booted into the desktop. Quick thought, as you are my witness, look. L, you gone. All the owner's personal data is gone. We'll do a quick format because I don't want to sit here for hours while it formats. And yeah, we really will crack on now. And with a nice clean boot, we are in to a fresh install of Windows XP. And the first thing that we're going to do is to check that this thing will last and run a full PCMark suite again, but with the fresh values that should hopefully come from our new hardware. Come back when this is done and we have a score. It's very loud. (1,607) very loud PCMark points, crikey. We pull up hardware info and we'll stop the logging. We only reached 51 degrees maximum motherboard, CPU maximum of whatever. Not exactly on fire for the amount of noise that we have from our CPU heatsink. But for now, this is going to be it for this video of the Beige Beast, because it is now working. We have a new install, lots of drivers, and a decent PCMark score. So tune in next time, because we have a couple of things to fit to try and shut it up and see if we can't make it a bit nicer. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I and this will see you soon. Bye bye.